Oh no.
I'm back. I was hearing you the entire time, too.
So you heard all of that, huh?
It doesn't seem like I got disconnected for a new broadcast.
Okay, that's good. At the very least, could be worse. What? Why is your dying today?
I don't know.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. She said acolytes. I think in the original text it's mediums. I don't think I like the change. Oh, god damn it, again?
No, you've forgotten something.
Oh, you got removed. Oh, I'm sorry.
I would like to be able to watch, please. Oh. Give it a second to connect. It's getting there. So it's just like, I'm hearing you tell, or hearing you voiceover, but I cannot read the voiceover because the stream has not.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Give it a second. It's still loading.
Might be easier to just watch the Twitch thing since it's all text and.
I could pull it up and like have that up until the
thing loads?
Yeah, because it seems like it's taking a second or two.
Yeah. I don't know why my internet always is like this.
I don't know why either. I would like to find out so that we can fix it and so that it does not happen anymore.
I'm a spirit medium in training.
A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Just tell me about the day of the murder.
Yes. And then doesn't elaborate. Let's see.
You
That
don't really need to be that energetic about telling me about the day of the murder. You know that's.
That
I'm
morning,
sure it's heavily traumatic for you.
I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, the clock shaped like the thinker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in the case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation's on my cell phone.
Oh. You recorded it.
Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things.
Cell phone then, I guess. So you're an acolyte, or medium in training.
That's right. The Faye family, especially the woman, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second, you said the Faye family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So you're a real, honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that?
Yes. In training.
It was momentarily happening again.
Ah, damn it.
Your stream did a little spinny wheel thing and then kicked back in. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then?
I have like 3 things, goddammit. We can... Export.
Just ask who killed her. It's okay. You're fine. They're gonna do a thingy here to see if he'll kick it back into gear. Nope.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy. So you say you have your conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it.
Right! Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course.
Next to... that's still you.
Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. How about add to the court record?
Huh?
Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave it to me a long time ago. She says if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think I'd go and ask him to represent me?
I guess we'll accept it. It's her choice after all. We can't force her to allow us to be the lawyer. Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much.
Oh. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me.
She has a mother, by the way. She's still alive. She's just a bitch.
Yeah.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
3 weeks from now. Your law system's weird. They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah, visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Alright, I'll be back.
There's still more of Day of the Crime?
So, tell me about the day of the murder. Oh yeah, because we only got the information about her cell phone. That's right. Tell me about the day of the murder. You gonna...
I did.
Oh. Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it over and over again. And over again. And over again. I'm actually really sick of it. I've kind of gotten used to it. And I'm getting sick of it, but I can't stop sort of way. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
That's the Tinker clock that Larry made. Yep, we already knew that. It qualifies as a serial murderer by now. I would actually laugh if the Tinker Clock got used in another case later on.
I do believe in Ace Investigations 2, it makes a cameo.
It would just be fantastic if somebody actually like picked it up and used it a third time. It's like this poor goddamn clock.
So, because I don't know if Investigations will ever be like ported to Steam or whatever. Into the actual culprit breakdown is him throwing objects in the air, and they all come down on his head, and one of them is in fact the Thinker. You really need to watch Miles is on fire and Miles is a robot, because A, I'm probably gonna make a lot of reference to that, and B, it's all fucking ridiculous on how they try to get through it all.
Oh goodness.
It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off, and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister.
Here, really quick. Close out your Discord stream and bring it back up again. Let me see if I can't take it into gear somehow.
Okay.
That doesn't work. I'll do the call and rejoin it and see if that'll fix it. I did not mean like that.
Sorry, what do you mean by what?
I meant I would leave the call and then rejoin it and see if that'll fix it. I did not mean for you to do it.
Oh, it works.
It works. Don't know why it works, but it works. Thanks, man. That's all I need to hear from you. So I guess now we just gotta go and find this guy. Grossberg Law Offices.
I'm Grossberg. I want to know the voice I want to do for Grossberg.
Oh, you know it already? According to receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Guess we gotta keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention, run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later.
Ah.
That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose.
Dialogue like this is like indirect foreshadowing compared to what we learned later on. But Phoenix was like an art student before all this.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So the price is nothing to seize at either, for that matter. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster.
Is this alcohol? Can we steal this?
No, don't steal it. A table for clients. In a elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, the lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn.
Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
I better go see if I can find the sleep lawyer she's talking about. Well, we just went there.
Yeah, I meant to go here. I mixed it up.
Okay. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix, right? How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Whew, you think I'm Maya's lawyer? About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? Hmm? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Single blunt force trauma, death is instantaneous.
The beginning of the autopsy report problems.
Yep. Time of death 9/5 at 9 o'clock p.m.
By virtue of this country's law, I had to be a detective.
About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that?
Because I'm gonna kill you. Haha! I was the bad guy the whole time.
Just pulls out a revolver. It says put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Sir Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a fair prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel remorse.
He might in fact be a Terminator.
He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Aw, don't talk about it that way. Make him sound barely human.
I mean, he isn't human. He is in fact a robot, but we don't talk about that.
Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forced evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him.
Pal, you're saying all this out loud.
I didn't mean to. Force of habit. Okay, so that's everything there. What about examining?
I actually present here.
Oh. Oh yeah. I was wondering, did you see Maya's Faye's cell phone? Oh, that. I have it. Do you think you could give it back?
Nope, I ate it. I thought it was fancy candy.
Pink flag one. Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh. He's on to me. Tell him straight, I guess. Listen. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal.
My brain has been registered as non-existent.
There is just elevator music. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it. Like boyfriends. Cell phone holds the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets.
What the hell are you talking about, pal?
Doesn't he have a daughter, too?
Not yet.
You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective.
Oh, now you're making me blush. Hey, wait a minute!
Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. What? There weren't any suspicious call records in there. Wrong. Seems you didn't notice a recorded conversation. Your cell phone received from the I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yeah, thank you. I'm heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her.
Bitch.
How did you forget about that outfit?
I forget.
The witness? Yeah, Miss Abel May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already, then? You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial.
She doesn't have a home, pal. We have her in lockup for safety.
You know what? I somehow feel like maybe Gumshoe is secretly trying to help Phoenix. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss Maya. I would love if that was like secretly a thing. Just Gumshoe knows that the person in question is innocent and he's just handing information over to Phoenix to try to give him like a leg up.
I would also have loved that to be the case. It's not. He's just
be, like a really great reference given the Columbo outfit.
I got a message from Mom I need to check real quick.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Do what you need to do.
Mom is okay. I'm gonna go to Gatewater. I'm telling not here yet. Mom has a meeting of sorts in like it's a once a year sort of conference thing, but it's on the Strip, and so just taking a hotel is easier on her than just staying at home.
So she's over there right now, I'm guessing.
Yeah, she's at. She just told me she just sent a photo that she's at her hotel. It's just
Okay.
one of those hilarious things of. Yeah, my mom's not in the house for like a few days. She hasn't left the state, but she's not here.
Just a very confusing situation.
Oh god, to be April May.
Oh,
Well, hello there, handsome. That's wrong entirely.
never again. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
I kind of have to do a voice like that because it's her. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee.
Okay, ma'am, you're going out the window. We are putting an end to this now. I do not care if I have to go to jail for it. We are putting an end to this.
Your Honor, she was so annoying I blacked out. I don't know what happened.
Your Honor, she came at me with a horrible audible noise. I had to take her out.
She had a knife.
And by which I mean her voice was as grating as a knife. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can barely contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I hated the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Ah, foreshadowing. There's a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. I don't know what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! Oh god! What do you think you're doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy! You really shouldn't play around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
upset. I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Your Honor, she had a dangerous weapon, a screwdriver. I wonder what could be inside the
She
door.
went full yandere. I don't know what she was talking about. She tried to stab me. It was the only way. No clues here.
The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the fan company law office building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. You've already done that.
Yeah, I was trying to look at the glasses. Remember, it gets pixel hunty sometimes.
Oh yeah, a bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her.
No, I like to just shotgun wine. Or
One wine, then another wine, then I drink the bottle.
wait, no, that's not it. I like to double fist wine. Double fist wine. I completely forgot the term.
Man, that's not a thing. Ah, still seen painting. Wait, should that be still alive? Whatever. One of these is hanging on the wall. Do you think you could tell me something? I need to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observe, incident. You just sound like a lawyer from in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Oh. Better not encourage her. Or, you know, that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please.
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just, who exactly are you?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
Teehee, you know, you're cute when you blush. His
Okay,
voice
that's
is...
it. Take her out.
Take the shot. Jesus Christ, I forgot you have a soundboard. She can't be a witness if she is dead. Well, there's no witness here. Not guilty.
Oh man, second murder. Oh damn. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Phoenix, no. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, that's not a joke. I actually started coughing. No, and you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. But no, I'm just an alcoholic. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. You know, actually, if you read the lines as she's being incredibly sarcastic with him, it's a lot easier to do the voice.
Yeah, I imagine. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why did you look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like noisy little lawyers.
Oh boy.
Please, is there anything else we have to do here? I would like to do it now instead of later. Okay, we get to leave now.
Please, bail fast. Go faster. You skipped over my line.
Sorry.
Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back.
Ahem.
If not, wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me?
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy. Then how come no one could get in touch with you?
I have a smoking addiction.
Oh, no.
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. I have gambling debts to pay.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey.
Yes, my FA. Go on.
Why the strange reaction?
Cha-cha! I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second.
I have alcohol debts to pay.
How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on? You refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case.
Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see.
But the client is Mia Fey's sister.
Who?
Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course. I know that. Who's Mia? Who are you? Where am I?
The best of my memory.
However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Leave now. Never come back.
Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly sorry. And pulls out a gun. I can't let you leave.
This is the third time today.
I'm afraid no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now? I have nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in a blink of an eye. I did tell you to leave, did I not? She left one day. Quite suddenly. Hint, hint. She had a mission, you see.
Mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
That's quite a painting.
Ha ha! You've noticed! It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. Oh, it's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. I'll sell it to you for 10 nickels. I have gambling debts, you see. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. Sneak around back. I'll sell it to you for 2 nickels. I have incredible gambling debts.
I need the money now. I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale. I'm not. Oh, that's you. Sorry.
I'm not buying. Jeez. Like, Phoenix has to have a straight up, like, headache and migraine after dealing with all of these different people. Spencer freaking up, okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read.
Does that add more dialogue? Nope.
I have 18 minutes. Hiya.
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her?
Uh,
Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy.
he has apparently every addiction.
He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
He had a drug addiction, and a gambling addiction, and a smoking addiction, and an alcohol addiction, and he said he was also addicting to huffing paint. It was weird.
I'm surprised he was still standing.
What really happened?
Okay, so...
Okay, I lied about the drug addiction and the huffing paint. You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then.
What about your family?
I only had my sister. We don't talk about my mom. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know?
Oh yeah, that's right.
She could still be alive?
That's right, I remember. The person I'm thinking of is her aunt.
Yeah, that's right.
The women in my family have all been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain.
So you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
Not bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who is this man who ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
I think you read that wrong.
Oh, yeah, I did. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
Turn the lights on so I can see what I'm doing.
It's kind of important.
The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim.
Wow. So what happened?
The case was solved, we thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with a medium has all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and made the media jump on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation.
See.
White. Excuse me? Oops, that's you.
Excuse me? What?
Well, that's you, right? You're White. That was his name. My sister told me.
White.
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4:00 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home?
I mean, we know what we have to do.
We know what we have to do, but I don't know if she'll accept it. Is the problem. Made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, it's been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right. Thank you.
Ooh, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. There's what was inside that strange woman's drawer. It was when I tried to look into that drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there.
Okay, let's... Oh, cell phone evidence, rather that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Gotta listen to that thing. Hey, I got your cell phone back.
Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice?
Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks.
Thank you. Okay, bye!
Off we go!
Good afternoon, sir.
Excuse me, you are...
I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service. According to the law of this place, I need to have a punny name, it said, to live among here. I had no intention of changing my name, so I'm just the bellboy.
See that being the case. Oh, right.
I just come up to deliver room service, sir.
Do you know where Miss May may be?
I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you have no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy.
Yeah.
I assume you are her guest. Otherwise, I would, remove you from this place.
Violet May. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit.
I almost forgot.
Ah! You came back quick!
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Court phoned.
Oh, Right. Sure. Mr. Light. The Blue Cord? Where have I heard that name?
You've just heard it.
Hush. Why was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother? Could it be a coincidence? Nah. Can't be a coincidence. Gotta be something else. Screwdriver sticking out of that half open drawer.
I think you meant to say it has to be a coincidence.
Now's my chance to see what's inside. Oh, what do we have here? Hey, Marta? What would like her be doing with a thing like this? Record? There's definitely something suspicious about this display. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all of this, I know it. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy, still. No, that's. Hold on, I need to get a different cadence. Oh, bellboy, still there? Nope, can't do it.
Yep, nope.
I have to look at her face to do it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't really want to. In court. I think we skipped over one of my lines, didn't we?
I'll see you. I'll tangle with you tomorrow on this way. Do you want to stop there or go for like another 30 minutes?
We can probably go for another 30 minutes. I think it'll be fine. We could probably, like, immediately kick out the first day of court fairly easily. It's not like this part is difficult. I'm wrong.
Do you want to be Edgeworth or should I be Edgeworth?
You should probably be Edgeworth just so that, like, it's the prosecution and the defense.
Okay. We really need to get a third person though. I'm voicing most of the... I'm voicing the killer, most of the witnesses.
There's mostly women in this one, I admit. Do you want me to handle, like, the male defendants or anything like that?
Until we get someone else on board, probably you should handle the male defendants.
Yeah, that'll work out.
Or the male, witnesses.
Yeah. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
I didn't remotely say that.
Miles Edgeworth, I better not show any signs of weakness today, or you'll be on me in an instant.
Phoenix, it's been years. How have you been?
Fuck you too! Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor, the prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Why am I here? Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
This does mean I actually get to speak as him for a while and give you a break. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Very detailed. The body was found by the window here. And the cause of death? Oh, that too.
And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It's heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record.
Now, Detective,
Yes, sir.
you immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Now, Gumshoe.
Sorry, I was moving some things.
And at the same time, it's just like, I imagine the pause. Just like, now, Gumshoe. Okay. Right now, sir? Okay, sir. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. No. You know, actually, there's a very glaring one. Perhaps the fact that I was the one standing in the window when the woman called the police. I distinctly remember looking across the way, seeing her in her open blouse, shouting, "Police!" Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. We don't need to do that. There's a very clear and obvious flaw in the plane.
You have to press, is the thing.
Ah, damn it. Right, remember what you saw. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. Worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's get this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
Someone threw something at me, Your Honor.
It hit me very hard in the face.
I'm bleeding.
A slap. Press that. We have to just press everything, don't we?
5th or 6th is the one we're supposed to press.
Oh, really? So we don't need to press all of them?
No. We're kind of skipping forward a bit, but...
Yeah. I mean, like I said, you know, he was in the window. What was I going to say?
3, 4, 5.
Hold on just 1 second. Yeah. If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it.
You just said it.
Exactly. What about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
She yelled really loud in this high screeching voice, and she wouldn't, leave me alone until I did it. I'm sorry.
Understandable, sir. What? This May is suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal.
I should mention I'm colorblind.
Oh, yeah.
I see everything in black and white like a dog.
I guess she is pink. Oh, God. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? pressing can have its advantages. Yes. God. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
See, that's understandable. Every other witness isn't.
Yeah. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes.
I got him in this bucket right here.
Your eyes?
Oh yeah, these are... I don't think I'm allowed to finish that sentence, sir.
I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood.
It looks like...
Test results showed that the blood was the victim.
It looks like it's spelled M-A-X-A to me.
I know. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Please stick to being this hard-ass judge. It's good.
He won't.
I know he doesn't.
We know why this is bullshit.
Yep. Death was instantaneous. Yep.
I keep hitting A instead of Y.
Stop it. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course you wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. Hit the button. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write it down. As well, it's time for you to come in with the paper.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon. When exactly did you retain that autopsy report?
When?
The day after the murder.
Yeah. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
God damn it.
Now you're doing it.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to the blow from a blunt object. Yeah, but they're still, probably super concussed. There's a possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received the results this morning.
No way.
Your Honor, it's quite easily to imagine the victim didn't have time to write Maya. That is all.
See. Damn you, Edgeworth.
Damn your...
You have something up your sleeve.
Damn you and your sexy shoulders and your broad way of speaking and your... I should stop talking now. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say?
The detective's a sham. I'm sorry, Gumshoe. The Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham! How could you give me a faulty report? Huh? I thought...
Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you handing him the wrong report like that.
I'm sorry, sir.
You're at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month.
And yet, he always gets through it.
Just with less and less pay.
Yeah. Eventually he's owing the,
He works voluntarily at some point. Your Honor, submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence. I have lived for a few minutes after being hit.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Oh, this isn't good.
The prosecution will call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Her clothes, Mr. Wright.
No. Definitely not. Absolutely not.
Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service, wink. Help me.
Take the shot, bailiff. Take the shot. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd, though I understand why. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Tell us, when were you the night of September 5th, when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room, teehee. I checked in right in after lunch. And this hotel was directly across from the FACO law offices. That's right, big boy.
Never again.
I have to, man.
I do not care. Please testify to the court about what you saw.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy-witsy. Wink.
No. That doesn't.
Guilty! Not the defendant, her! Contempt of court! Well, Your Honor?
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. Not really. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. No, focus. Eyes up front. Wait, Your Honor.
The judge actually just doesn't want to hear the witness talk more.
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you?
Please, Mr. Wright, I'm a very old man. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mayfay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly ways of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Of course we're doing it.
I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination.
We're just going to speed through this so you don't have to keep talking, sir.
I mean, you don't have to at the moment. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Can you replace this statement or the fifth statement?
Either one of them.
Yeah.
I think this one, honestly. How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There's only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. Testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Someone tell me, because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique.
Yeah.
No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Sorry, Maya. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
War. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer?
Did you do the first part? Because if so, Discord thankfully cut that out.
I just said roar, that's all.
It got cut out thanks to Discord.
I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink.
You keep disobeying the first rule I put down, damn it! Your testimony again, if you would.
Contempt of court! Contempt of court!
Yeah, I almost had it.
That never happens. There's never a contempt of court incident.
No, if there was a contempt of court, like most of the witnesses probably would have been charged with it.
There's one, I remember one witness that's blatantly lying about it entirely, and I hate her so much, but she doesn't go to jail for contempt of court.
I don't think you go to jail for contempt of court. I think it's something different. Alright, witnesses account.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran up to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think? Well, does the accuracy report not startle you? Tee-hee.
I see.
Yeah, we know immediately the bullshit in this.
I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. So that I could get rid of her. It's, yeah, the first attacker ran off to the right, yeah. Oh yeah, how does she know it's a clock? Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
I'm gonna be honest, I've been looking for an electric chair soundboard thing this entire time, and I still haven't found one, and I'm very disappointed I haven't. You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock.
Don't you have like a bonk sound effect? We can just holler to horny jail.
No. That cannot be cured. That level of horny cannot be cured. But there was no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh, a much better objection. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the lawyer with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before.
You've caught one murderer, but fine.
Well, only once.
Objection sustained. Oh, sorry.
I continue to question the witness. Ooh, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fane Company?
No! Hey, I didn't say that! Why would I go there? I heard from my hotel room. The law offices of Fane Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because
Well,
I couldn't have wrong.
yeah, there's no clockwork in it.
Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock missing its clockwork. How could you possibly... Just take a look, right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May?
Tisk tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow. He knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction.
That is true. That is a possibility.
Detective, did you remove the clockwork?
I swear it wasn't me this time, boss.
The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. That's exactly what... That was you, I'm sorry.
Oh. Fine, now it's you.
Exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof.
I have proof.
Sorry.
I cut you off.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence to prove that when the clockwork was removed is the phone record. take a look at this.
It's not my color.
It's not mine. That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh ho! You have a girly phone!
Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone. It contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
Oh! Look like it's halfway expired ramen for me for a while. Rumble, the good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
Gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
We've seen this before.
Oh, yeah. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that in again? I have go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
Damn it, woman! Again? So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes.
The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
Which is the thinker again.
It was made by Larry Butts? It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
Actually, right. I've been selling these things in order to pay rent.
You son of a...
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
I wonder how long they hold on to evidence like that.
Quite a while.
And impossible. Everything is stolen in... I'm trying to think again. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? The excuse is not on sale today?
Oh. Do you know these voices actually hurt my throat a little bit?
Dear God.
What is it with you, Coupon Ed? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
That was something I kind of liked about this, like the cutscenes from behind, where depending on if the hair changed, the cutscene would change slightly. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? Yes. I guess I did. Tee-hee. Wink.
Stop winking! Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Yes, we do.
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss Ava May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held a clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There was no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I could show you the proof. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Wiretap. Have a look at this.
It's a box. Ah, ooh, that.
Found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Maya Fey's phone, were you not?
Ooh, ooh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
And then later down the line, it's like, oh, yes, the defendant, can you prove that it's not irrelevant? This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. You've listened to the tape recording.
What?
Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is the phone. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you! Who gives the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! I can do the cutesy voice since she doesn't look cutesy. It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that.
You just said you could get away from it.
Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it?
You've been ignoring my orders this entire time. So that did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to do the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't the tippy-tapping irrelevant?
Yeah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, we're tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who thought that, and of course I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way! Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Well, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee.
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the
witness
was not at the scene at the time of the murder.
Well, sure, but so where does that leave us?
It's my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate claim with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. She'll go to her own trial later. What? Her defense testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
No, they're just going to let her walk away.
You probably think we're going to let her walk away. Wiretapping's still a crime, Mr. Wright. She's going to a different trial.
There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Yeah, we gotta call the bellboy as a witness. Defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you're sucking quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy.
But why? What's your reason?
I don't like him. He's weird. Because I hope the wiretapping has nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into the question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May is not the killer, that she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? We gotta accept the condition, like, no matter what. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition.
Fool, you fell right into my trap.
I like how Edgeworth is very confident in himself, and then after this, everything is wrong. Wait. Very well. The court calls the bellboy to the stand.
Well, he was trained by Manfred von Karma. Manfred, ow, my shoulder hurts von Karma.
Manfred, oops, I tripped von Karma.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. It certainly does look like a bellboy.
Yes, sir. I'll handle the bellboy and proceed on that. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. Oh, son of a bitch, I just realized that joke.
What? Oh, Watergate.
Yeah, did you not realize that either?
Not until you realized it.
Wow, you know what? I think that's the first time I've seen it all in one, thing like that. Yeah, Watergate Hotel. Well, I believe we received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May.
After hearing seeing so many different versions of Gate, I just thought Gate is just the term for that.
Yeah, no.
I didn't realize it was like an actual place.
Yeah, Watergate was an actual location. It was a whole thing. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. feel like this has something to do with the time. Like, she was called up at 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock was when she got it. I forget how this one goes exactly.
I got it. Hold up.
I think we probably have to press on something.
Statement 4 and 5.
Yep, figured. Because it has to do with, like, the exact time that she does it. Like, precisely at the requested time. Precisely 9 o'clock, then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 o'clock p.m. Now, how can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that be brought then. Oh, bellboy. Tee-hee. I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack at 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time?
I believe it's called OCD, sir.
You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
Please help, they won't let me leave until I change my name.
How come you're so very certain?
This is being recorded, right? Please, help me, I wish to leave!
Well, when I brought the room service, she, the guest, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? Embrasser. It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. But why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me.
She was also naked, I should also have added that.
I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Tisk tisk. Finally you understand. The bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you would end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Can't let this happen, can I? Yeah, I gotta protest that one. But wait, please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice have gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance.
This is really be the final testimony.
No, it won't. What do I ask him about?
It says all of them are fine, but room service is the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, the room service part, yeah. Tell me again about her room service. Again, sir? Exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 worth of charges, I recall. Let's see. Huh? $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive?
Oh, this is a very famous love hotel, sir.
Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skip on the ice, sir. Huh? What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now.
My name is Dave.
Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
I object! That was objectionable!
No. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Objection! I'm losing!
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if he wasn't specifically asked, so...
Ugh! You fool!
You've implicated me in tampering with the witness! I've done it! I've won! No, you haven't.
God, I wish you have.
Miss April May checked into their twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, you've just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
Simple. It was
The man with Miss May.
the man with Miss May. The bellboy! The man who checked in with Miss May.
Oh, please, yes, I did it! I killed the woman! The sweet release of death calls for me!
I will gladly take this bullet.
Mm.
Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
What a convenient little setup, but it's too late!
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Oof.
Yeah, you better feel like you got shot with that one, Edgeworth. Fucking hell.
Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
The witness said you told him not to.
La, I'm not listening to you.
Enough. Edgeworth, take your fingers out of your ears. You must listen. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully.
Where's those Uno reverse cards?
Sorry, we took those away. They've been used too many times. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Quit huffing the copium, Edgeworth. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
My guardian will beat me for this. Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
And again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
I need to check something real quick. How old is she? 17.
Yeah. I actually don't know how old. How old is Phoenix? Now I think about it.
Well, he's known Larry since grade school, and and that was 23 years ago.
It's 24 probably. No, more than 24. It would be like 25. Hang on. Let me see. That's right. He is.
He would.
21 to 35. Oh, 21 to Turnabout Memories. Okay. So, he's probably like 25 around now.
Miles Edgeworth is 24, so.
So yeah, okay, so 24. They really messed up with that 23 line. That was not on target. That could have.
I blame
better.
I blame Shin Takumi on that one.
Can we blame him on that one? I don't know.
Face of his, with those eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May. Yeah, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere.
She's currently speaking in a tone that only dogs can hear.
She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
We're going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis.
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
To be honest, you should probably put your faith elsewhere as well. As for a full record of April May's testimony, I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. Now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record.
Her name.
Victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. See, perfect time to,
Save. Okay, so next time, Tuesday, I'm going to do more of Yakuza, and also on Thursday. We might do more of this if I don't get back to the 30th level, but I should be able to by then.
Here's hoping.
I saved already, right?
Save it again, just in case. Might as well. Okay, I think we're good.
Okay.
You sure you're safe?
Yes.
Okay, positive?
Don't do this to me.
But gaslighting is fun.
At least do it when we're doing when in game, not in here.
But
I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and hope you guys have a good rest of your day. See you then.
yep, see you all next time.